even bigger than this kind of. It's a very big event. We are ready for it. We are excited to play, and really wishing to get the trophy at the end.
Well, in Dominator there, the spokesperson, the coach, the leader, is that the role he's going to be taking, do you think, for the Netherlands?
Captain Marvel is
Captain
what I would
Marvel,
call him, because
there you
he is just that. He's a powerhouse player on his own as a 1v1 competitor, but you buddy him up with the man on your screen's 𝐿𝐥𝐥 O'Neill, and that is a duo that I wouldn't want to face on any given Sunday.
Why? Why are they going to be so special here?
Experience that they have throughout the game. They have a fantastic squad in terms of 𝐞𝐅𝐸, 𝐸𝐸. There's loads of players that they can pick from, Chris.
And I think also as well, you look at how excited they get, especially 𝐿𝐥𝐥, if they're starting to win in the game, that he's going to put pressure on you because you're going to hear him. And that's something you have to take in mind when you're in this setting. You can see you're going, that is a massive factor.
And that orange just iconic in football as well, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely is. I mean, it's historic. It's everything that you think of. You look at it, you think, Cruyff, there is every piece of top ball, I suppose.
Yeah, okay. Game is historic. First, we get evil at a FIFA World Cup. Kick for us. We have the from taking on the team from the Netherlands. Enjoy this one with your commentators, Harry Chatham and Alex Algotian.
Well, Rachel, thank you so much. It is an absolute honour to be moments away and presenting kickoff for the FIFAe World Cup 2024 featuring eFootball. We're underway. Malaysia, Netherlands. Is Alex Algotian next to me. Alex, what an occasion, what an opportunity we have here over the course of the next 4 days.
Finally, time has arrived. 4-4-2 formation for Malaysia versus the same mirror formation from the Netherlands. When it's now the chance for that long ball. And as we say, the very best first match for this round one in this Group A on console platform. And just look at that.
Oh yeah, Memphis Depay. That's a really nice move so far from Netherlands. A first goal! 5 minutes in! It's scored by Depay! And that is a statement of intent from the Flying Dutchman.
Wonderful run from the back from Memphis Depay. Maybe that quick counter formation for Malaysia. No one was predicting running back with that entrance from Memphis Depay. Unstoppable. Great decision, great timing. Nothing for the man keeper managed by Malaysia. And it's a great impact into this game one. Reminding 3 points that are really important in this group, in every group, to get advanced to the knockout. And great start for the Dutch team.
A great start.
Look at the head rate on Indonesia and Hakim. Wow, wonderful start, the head rate.
Something we haven't had a chance to talk about just yet is those heart rate monitors. You'll see in the player cams, you'll see the live updating pulses of our esports players here. Hamilton, and it's looking like they never really left each other. These two know each other so well and have represented the Netherlands in the past. There's a
wonderful pass.
Maybe for Depay to get his second in the opening 10, but for Malaysia, well, it's been a very rocky start, and you just have to wonder whether or not they'll gel well together. Malaysia have had success in 1 versus 1, but this is a different type of eFootball. 2 versus 2. You have to be on the same page, and, well, which way will the referees see this?
Yeah, we see nerves, you know, the very first game of the day. You haven't practiced here on the stage. They do a lot. Yeah, Netherlands, they were winning most of the game yesterday, but today different story. But great start, especially looking for Joshua Zirkzee, winning those long balls and then playing back with those runs of Ryan Gravenberch and Tijani Reinders, those box-to-box CMF. That will be crucial for the attack of the Dutch team.
So 15 has been and gone in our opening match here in Group A. And it is Malaysia who trail. They do have, as Where's on the desk said, a Commonwealth Esports Challenge gold medalist, but I'll come back as 𝐞𝐅𝐸 almost adds another to the Dutch tally. They do have a gold medalist in their ranks.
Yeah.
Of course, 𝐞𝐅𝐨𝐵 was the gold medalist back in 2022 at the Commonwealth Esports Challenge in Birmingham, but that was a 1-versus-1 game, and, well, he's going to have to command the troops, and, well, the referee, not fan...
And it's a great moment, Harry.
Physical game here, Alex.
Pieces has to play on from now. Is Reiner, is Indominator, blue cursor is Josh Sonneveld, former Arsenal esports player, now with the Rangers. We'll see. Shot, pass. It's a pass. It's Memphis Depay. That was close.
Saved by Malaysia. They are on the ropes early on here in the first half. And, well,
Mickey van den Ven, one of the best center backs, just like no one can expect him to be that solid in this mode, but it works really, really nice for the Dutch team. Once again, the intensity has been really, really high for the very best moment, and we see Harry, maybe Malaysia having a hard time to control that intensity that the Dutch team is offering so far in this start of the game.
Yeah, you're right. Wes called them a powerhouse duo on the analyst desk, and I think we're seeing why. The pressure that they're bringing to Malaysia so far has been nothing short of excellent. They have some defending to do further back, though. Looks like they've passed that test for now. What can the clockwork orange bring coming forward? 𝐸𝐥𝐸 out towards Reinders here. There is Depay, plenty of space and time to pick out his pass. And this one will just fizzle out here for the Dutchmen.
It's not wonderful how they find Joshua Zirkzee every single time in that middle positioning. It's been a nightmare for Malaysia this time. 𝐸𝐿𝐺 going through, well deflected with that clear in Malaysia. Can't catch the ball properly, can't start the build play as usually. It's the FIFAe, his main center forward, goal poacher. They need to find him, they need to connect with him if they want to go through those solid defenders that Netherlands has put into the game. As we see, probably one of the stronger defenders so far in this competition.
So right now, Netherlands 1, Malaysia 0. And for Malaysia, what is it that the Netherlands are doing? Because from my eye, Alex, I can see the pressure they're...
Look at that.
Difficult for Malaysia to handle, and it's those types of miscommunications we're seeing, Alex, that Malaysia they can't play their classic football.
No, I mean, especially if you face Netherlands, the superiority physically that they put into the game, you need to avoid those positioning to get close to those defenders, because if you do, you will lose the ball. So especially Malaysia needs to find out more spaces, more fly. Like this one is Ahmad and close. Oh, that was close. Offside. Pretty smart, pretty long ball. That's something that Southeast Asia countries manage perfectly, because in Europe we don't usually do those long balls in the free kicks. That was close. Still winning for Netherlands. Look at this one, Harry.
It's a 3-on-2 here at the back. Orange shirts outnumber them. And who's that? Gravenberch! Far post!
Really important one.
10 minutes from half-time. Netherlands, they double their lead. And Malaysia, it was looking promising moments ago with that set piece. But it is Indominator Eldridge.
Now let's see quickly how the defenders of Malaysia doesn't go back, and every single time it's Joshua Zirkzee winning the back of those defense line, and that superiority, that secondary line with Memphis Depay connecting that wonderful through pass to Cody Gakpo. Not to raise Ryan Gravenberch, sorry, Gravenberch, first time shot. That those box-to-box players are really, really important into your team. And yeah, Netherlands 2 goals up, Harry. That's huge. That's huge for this health.
It is, Alex, and for all of the Dutch dominance we saw, I just wondered whether the mentality would be in the right place. If for all their possession and their chances, they only went into half-time with a 1-0 lead, if maybe then the doubts would start to creep in a little bit. But for Malaysia, they now know they need to start getting those gears turning.
I think Netherlands has the game where they want. Like they are really solid now, winning. Probably they are probably one of the toughest team to play against, because they are really, really solid. And I mean, they will not let Malaysia any space, any flying into it. But Malaysia needs to step up into their intensity. Needs to find out small solution, because no, they will they will create late situation that will be really easy, for the Netherlands that we see right now into the game.
Well, half-time quickly approaching. We do have other games happening concurrently, and we'll come to you soon with news of a goal elsewhere. And with all the nations participating in Group A, every single goal could be vital. And just before half-time in one of our other games, we've seen one of our nations here take the lead. 3 minutes added on here. Netherlands versus Malaysia.
That could be a great moment for Malaysia. A kick hand on the FIFAe. Let's see. But look at that Reinders. That's box-to-box CMF running down to regain that possession. Netherlands don't want to risk any moment, any ball. And now the counter. The last one will be for Netherlands. Yeah, there is time. It's Gravenberch looking for who else.
So much time. No need to rush this unless Malaysia get back on the ball. In which case
what
it'll
a
be
mistake.
half-time. But
Could
look,
be the third one.
Gakpo towards Xerxes. Tries to recycle, but the referee blows his whistle. The first half between Netherlands and Malaysia will end 2-0. We can see the stats.
Yeah, huge.
Not a single shot so far from Malaysia. Let's see, though, that goal I alluded to. India versus Korea Republic, and it is Korea Republic scoring their first goal of the tournament.
Lovely stunning shot, Harry. We haven't seen Boble. Oh, look at the mistakes. Got the Gakpo finish.
Oh,
3-0. You cannot miss those balls. You need to clear early the time. And, the veterans in the middle. And I see O'Neill approaching those situations. 3 goals have Harry just right after the kickoff of the second half. Look at that mistake.
We spoke about the Dutch pressure. How pressing they were high up the pitch, and it was something that the Malayan Tigers just could not handle. And it's rewarded the Dutch once more. High up the pitch, the strike is enough from that man Gakpo. And it looks like the Netherlands, looks like they're heading for 3 points here, unless Malaysia can start to grow into this one.
I mean, they're in a really nice spot with those 3 goals up. Now some substitution from Malaysia. As we just see in the replay, in eFootball, spam the clear bottom from wherever you want, but don't turn and then clear. Because what would happen for Malaysia, that turn with those center backs that are really heavy churning, I'm so bad for that. And unlucky a little bit. But AC Onira and Dominado, they've been in this situation so often back in the day, so they know how to handle those situations. Experience, it talks by themselves. Wonderful play. And you see the formation now, how Gravenberch and Reinders are making the superiority on the second line for Netherlands. So important. And that left forward from Memphis Depay, something unusual, but a really complete play as Depay. Are wonderful, making a fantastic game so far for Netherlands.
Really has been. Justin, Dominator and Eldridge coming together like they never left. And there's a second chance perhaps in the box for Malaysia, but I think that will be down as the first real opportunity, the first shot on target, the first shot entirety of the game from Malaysia. And they'll need more of that as this tournament goes on, because right now it's the veterans. Dominator, 30 years old, Eldridge, 35. They've captained the likes of Arsenal, Celtic. I know, I'm exposing their ages here. Manchester United, Monaco. They've been in some of the biggest professional clubs and represented them at the highest level. So this was always going to be a difficult opening fixture here for Malaysia.
They are totally legends, Harry. Let's see now, finally Malaysia having a chance. It could be the goal. No, the through pass. From Hanapi still with a chance, still on. Matt missing again the opportunity. Needs to step up, Malaysia, Harry. It's just not a problem, just the first game, but to have some good feelings with the game for the upcoming rounds.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on this game, but right now Netherlands completely in control. Elsewhere, let's take a look at what's going on in France, England, because France, one of the favourites, Alex, and England, relative unknowns.
Surprising result.
It's still 0-0, so we're going to hop into this one because this looks very intriguing.
Yeah, totally. We'll see. England, no one was expecting them to be so solid against one other nation of France, and they carried the possession. Look at this one. Could be a great one. Cole Palmer. It's offside. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the World Cup. no one can predict what will happen. It's only day one. And is France having a hard time to beat England? 𝐞𝐅𝐸 and 𝐞𝐅𝐸. Those are wonderful players that you all know well, because there will be legends as well in this eFootball title. And now it's England with a chance. Oh!
It's off the woodwork.
Lovely first time shot.
Still alive here for the Three Lions. Harry Kane linking things up with Ollie Watkins. Goes for the stunning strike. You see the purple power bar. Means there's going to be an extra bit of venom on those strikes.
That was close.
But now, France, again, one of the pre-tournament favourites coming into this against England. Let's see how their attack is working in the 2 versus 2.
And the England managed to take the lead and win the 3 points. Now it's France! Oh! It's Barcola having a really nice chance.
Getting the frame at one end for England, and now going up the other end, and the exact same thing has happened. That's how close these two nations seem at this point. We wrote England off coming into this, Alex.
Impressive. Well done with that. Let's see who finish this game 1, but it will be huge if they can take some points against France. As we see the 5 center-back formation for France is kind of weird, but they are using it so well. They know they have a really physical team. In game with all those skills are perfectly the style of the player as well. But in front, England as well is a really complete team, being solid. Maybe France needs to be more aggressive. Maybe find out with a full center-back formation to go higher over the pitch, way more better, let's say. But let's see. I think really interesting matchup so far.
As an Englishman, Alex, you have no idea how happy this makes me, because we might have a chance in this competition to make it to those knockout stages.
Let's see. We saw the missile from Barcola, which he doesn't have the first time shot, so it's not that accurate. But we'll see the corner kick, set pieces. And now look at the counter. Look at the counter for England.
Still Foden fresh on as well, I believe. So full stamina. He'll be difficult to catch if he can get himself free. Let's take a look at Indonesia, Korea, because Korea doubled their advantage, and now the Korea Republic have scored an absolute banger and have made it 3 against India. So Korea Republic on their way, just as Netherlands are, to a 3-0 victory and 3 points in their first game.
Now, definitely seeing how difficult it is to grow through in this group stage. Starting with 3 points is a massive score, Harry, and we'll see now France. 𝐞𝐅𝐸 with Olise! Nice block from England.
Kyle Walker getting back there for the Three Lions.
But I think if the French are hearing us, Harry, they are stepping up. They want to win. They want to start with 3 points, and we'll see. It is a great corner kick. This is what it's all about, making inspection with the team. Some new shot can predict. Looking for Upamecano. Still a chance for France. It's Mbappe. Olise once again with a cross.
John Stones that time.
Nice position in front of the
across the French corner, but to fill everyone in why this point's such a big result as it stands, as the corner comes in and is cleared by England. 𝐞𝐅𝐸 and 𝐞𝐅𝐸 for France have won a plethora of tournaments in the past. eFootball Pro champions, they're French champions, European champions in 1v1 co-op, represented Manchester United, AS Monaco, Celtic, some of the biggest clubs at the highest level, against England, who really have fielded an eFootball team in a co-op competition for the first time. This is their first time out, so although we've seen lyrics, I believe, in the past in FIFAe competitions, this would be a big result for England. They have to defend this first, though, as France look to try and come forward. But the chemistry just seems a little off at the moment for the French boys.
Yeah, France, especially that 𝐞𝐅𝐸 and 𝐞𝐅𝐸, they were like out of the top-tier tournaments, and they are back for this competition. 𝐞𝐅𝐸, it's Mbappe. Oof. So maybe they are having that lack of playing competition with the pass of the time. Maybe that's why they are not performing as all we can expect in this game 1. Let's see, last 5 minutes of this start of the path in this FIFAe World Cup. And a great result for England. But it's not over, ladies and gentlemen. You need to push till the end, till the very last second. Look at this one. Oof, Declan Rice.
Yeah, smartly back. Aaron Ramsdale as well in between the sticks for England. But this is going to be a bit of a French siege here, I imagine, for these final 2 in-game minutes. Ramsdale has his hands on the ball. And I cannot believe I'm about to say this. In their debut in this competition, England are going to take some points off of France. It is France 0, England 0. Latvian Cam. There's a long way to go in this competition, but credit to the E-Lions.
Totally.
Out of nowhere, holding France to 0-0. Would love to be in the debrief with those two boys after what should have been.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Substitution.
There will be 1 minute added time. Substitution of Poland. Number 9, Robert Lewandowski. Number 7, number 11, Brzezinski. Number 10, Zielinski. Number 17, coming on the field, number 16.
You boys were really focusing on prior to this?
Yes, we did a boot camp for 14 days. So we are invite all the best Indonesian players. We will try the best for it.
Well, thank you so much for joining me. Congratulations again with an entire nation backing them all the way, helping them prepare for this event. Des, let me know your thoughts on that.
Yeah, thanks very much, Veracity. God, doesn't that arena look pretty special? Wes is here with his mouth almost open going, this is amazing, this is what eFootball wanted, as we jump in the highlights from round 1 here. Netherlands, as kind of expected, Wes got the job done, but maybe not in the way they did it.
Yeah, I mean, they were comprehensive in how they dealt with Malaysia in terms of what we've seen. Of course, we had the beautiful view of goals that were going in around the grounds, as it were. 𝐞𝐅𝐸 Republic, you're seeing on your screen. They were taking India to task, and they've certainly made some fantastic finishes in there from 𝐞𝐅𝐸 Republic. And again, best of the bunch.
And just to touch on actually the Netherlands game a little bit, we talked about the physicality of the teams when we were sat down there, and it was really apparent actually. It was plenty of long balls forward from the Netherlands, knockdowns. There was a couple of, I want to say probably miscommunications from the Malaysian squad. You've seen a couple of step outs on the defenders. They were always punishing them. Mistakes across the board though. Communication has to be key for those guys going forward, but some of the other games, plenty of goals along the way.
Yeah, exactly. 𝐞𝐅𝐸 then out in full force there, 3-0 over India. England, France, that was a stalemate, and that's one that got us a little bit excited here in the studio. Poland 0, Indonesia 1, Malaysia 0, Netherlands 3. So a couple of big 3 points gained, and then maybe some crucial single points gained as well for the likes of England against France. So yeah, that was the first round, and that didn't disappoint. Let's talk about some of the teams that we expect to do the job that did. We've spoken about the Netherlands already. 𝐞𝐅𝐸 Republic, They looked surprisingly strong out there.
Yeah, look, they're a team who have experience in these moments as well. So for them to come and find a result, I wouldn't say it's like out of the ordinary. They are a very, very solid team. So for them to find that okay, it's not necessarily too much of a surprise, but a very good start for them, at least in this tournament. You know, you always want to get that win under the belt straight away off the get-go. So good result for them.
Indonesia versus Poland, we just heard from the team there, had left it really late to get that goal, but from a throw-in, talk to me about that throw-in as well. How did that happen?
It's about as route one as you can possibly get. It was an absolute cannon of a long throw, a flick down that you would normally see in English football, let alone Indonesian. And it was just tapped. It wasn't necessarily their greatest performance, but it was effective and it got them across the line. I think
Graphic is showing us here. It looks like they're pretty high, Chris. You can tell me more.
Eldridge as the lowest has blown my head off.
Shock.
I just thought he's so up, like he goes crazy all the time. So I was just expecting him to just be full of it constantly, but just steady away. He's a calm, cool customer, not bothered at all at the Netherlands going through in a very comfortable way.
High cals is quite high, kind of staying at the 140s. Someone might need to call a doctor if it stays like that, if it doesn't go down before the next round, but that's quite high.
I think he felt the pressure. I mean, first game up, you mentioned it, you wouldn't really want to be first up, and certainly you don't want to be the first up on the live stream, and that may have just played into it a little bit with Malaysia. They maybe it's a little bit, and maybe that's the reason why they weren't able to perform the right way that they wanted to.
Right, I think it's my time now to talk about France taking on England. The fact that we got a point. I'm not going to go there too much further and be biased. France, though, let's talk about them first. What happened? What went wrong?
Yeah, to be honest, I want to say that England maybe came out and showed us a bit more than we maybe thought. We got into the game, we got to see a bit of the from them, and immediately it was them on the attack, and it was like, hold on, okay, well, what's going on here? But then as the game sort of progressed on, they did want to sort of sit in there. I think I was probably more impressed by England than anything that France didn't do. France